All right, welcome back to the lab. So what we are going to be doing this time around is to pick up where we left yesterday, and we got sort of the database schema ready to start working with. It feels a bit complicated, but I had Claude make this beautiful ASCII diagram. So I just wanna start by examining this a bit more. Maybe I need to get it. Sound is astonishing, amazing. Thanks, Simon. What about the size of the text? Should it be bigger or not? Yeah. All right. So game plan here is that we have this diagram right here that we extended a bit upon with the LLM. Right. So we have an applications table that I'm sort of happy with. The server thing is fine. The application repository URL, git repository URL, that's not really, it's not really true, because then if we have the information in the packaging approach, do we really need the repository URL? Yeah, I know that for some reason I can't do the git the Twitch chat proper. I don't have the source available right now. But it's a good shout. It would be nice to get the text a bit bigger, to be honest. Yeah, it's fine. Thanks, bro. Right. So structure for about it. I'm not sure. Probably going on plan mode. I'm not sure if we want to have both repository URL and builds config in the applications table. If we list the registry in the JSON data. It's probably not that effective to have JSON data, but it's also a nice approach, because we can from the packaging approach determine which structs we unmarshal stuff into. Yeah. In the application, if we list the JSON data, examine the markdown file and criticize the current structure. So let's see. I'm probably overdoing it a little bit here. And this is also the thing with with LLMs, like Claude created this fucking thing, and now is criticizing it. All right. Let's see what it says. So I also think this is why it's really important to just iterate on it. So yeah, that is exactly what I just told you. Yeah. The thing is, we don't want to build anything. That's good. If it's deployed existing, no. Yeah, so deploy from Git repo with webhooks. The idea is we have a per env webhook to deploy an application. And it's up to the user to trigger deploy either manually from the dashboard or through the webhook. If they use webhook, they are in charge of calling it from where it makes sense for their workflow. Right. Meflon will not build images, binaries, etc. Right. Now we will only deploy either a Docker image or a binary. Down the line we might add build processes, but not for now. Could registry be per environment? We go with Docker. The user will specify the associated tag to use. Which is why we have a environments. Which is why we have the environments, right? What does it say? Right, let's just do this, and maybe let me also live on Twitch right now, and let's do HTTPS. Do some promotion. Should artifact live? But also, if you look at the application, I think we should treat applications as a base and environments as instances of that base, so that it sort of becomes a blueprint. If that makes sense. So that is for number 1. And no, not really. What does webhook payload look like? Ideally, it will just validate it will just contain a token to validate the request and something to identify which env to deploy. Yeah, so we'll probably just give them like a, I don't know, JSON web token or something like this. Some secret, some like standard. There's also the webhook standards thing we can use for this, I think. Yeah. Open questions should artifact version on environment be current? I am not sure what you mean. What to deploy if webhook doesn't specify a version? Webhook has to specify a version. Probably through JSON. Similar. We might set a default on default environment on the application, but environment should always contain a version. This might be an issue when we introduce envs per pull request. What more do we say? Should we? Probably not. I think we should just have a version, and then that can be whoever is provided to whatever is provided from the webhook. Yeah, I think this is good. All right. So yes. Yeah. Environment table. Artifact version sounds good. Deployments table. Yeah. The only issue with this is that Docker Hub has this nice flow where you can best viewers. This feels weird. can I? Best viewers, what the hell? Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. So I think the new version looks good. Yeah. Looks good. Peer environment concern. You mentioned this might be an issue. Yes. Yeah. And this should be a based on settings that we do not have to worry about now. I think one of the big open questions is how do we deal with binaries? But that's should artifacts version be updated? After reflects current running state. So we have in environments. Why would we update artifact version? It should stay consistent. No. Schedule as a nope. Do not want that. The version comes on the webhook, right? Mm-hmm. So application, packaging, right? Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. Yes. Yeah, then we can roll back to a specific deployment. That also looks nice. The only thing, can this support? I basically told it not to support this, but can this support a setup where we, for example, trigger a deploy when a new GH release is made and the Docker image or binary gets the associated tag/version from there? I guess it could not. Yes, okay. Mm-hmm. Webhook CNV, env ID. Mm. I am not sure. What do we actually want here? Let's not worry about how to authenticate for now. Just note that each environment needs to have an associated secret for the webhook. Got it. Just Docker and binary. Yeah, let's have this default instead and deal with it in application code. Please update the migrations, and with this information you can modify the migrations directly since they haven't been applied yet. Let's go this way. Let's get some 80s. And also get... It's annoying they don't know how to just leave in the goose elements. Right, I think we're just gonna start testing it out. So we do create an admin user, and I need to update the factories. Do we have a We have team, right? So we can build a team. Yeah, I'm gonna have Claude do this because I don't wanna... I actually think... we will... I'm just gonna remove all of the... remove this. Right, so we only keep servers. And then factories. No. Right. Then delete all of this. Controllers. Deployment. server session teams. And we need to update the routes. Right. And also, no, in here as well, these ones, these ones, these ones. Views, I guess. So we get rid of these, yes. And then the database, we also need to get rid of the queries. Queries, right. Controllers, all good. And I needed to do not remove the query part of the migrations and remove all indexes that you added. Yeah. So after this, I'm gonna get create the factories. So we have a user with a team and a team membership. And then it's basically just starting to add in the logic to create the server and then start from there, I think. Let's just validate. So it touched this one, right? Looks good, looks good, looks also good. Yeah. So we have the application ID, yes. We want to reference that. Name and slug, yes. And also when we do pull request, we can use the name of the pull request, nice. It's default. Let me deal with an env vars can be null. Runtime config cannot be null. Alright, edit to create tables to region 13. Not what we want, only one change per migration, please. Server override does not need to be anything. Deployments, good. Yes. Yes. Meta. Why would we need this to be not null? Doesn't make any sense. Releases. Also looks good. All right. So we are good here. Nice. Database, migrations. So we do have now only one here. Right. And also looks right. Triggered by, yeah, we also need that we need to fix, because we can't have always with the webhook. In migration 15 we have triggered by, that's we have a triggered by that is an UID. That references are user, but we will most likely have deployments triggered by webhook or manual. I think this should just be a text field, so we can specify what triggered it and just have the user's email if it was manually. Yeah. Yeah, and then we have webhook name, that is really nice. Also update this info. Looks like we are almost ready to start pushing this. Nice. Database migration. So yeah, right. Nice. And I don't know if we want deployment releases or just deployment. I don't think I want to have both deployments and deployment releases. Can store the same information in one table. What's the reason for having both? Okay. Per server release. To environment free servers. Right. Okay. I think deployment ID environment servers. Okay. Fair enough. Let's do refactor. And so now we have, I do have servers in models, I do, right. And servers hasn't changed. Let me just for good measure, I'm just gonna clean up everything and then redo it. So server, nope. Queues is gone. And views, we also had servers in here. Goodbye. Controllers, no more servers, please. Models, get out of here. Factories, server, no more. Internal DB, and let's get rid of servers. And this will have a bunch of things that should get cleaned up once we generate all of this and have SQL seed run. I think so. Yeah. There we go. Why can't I just have a playlist? I need playlist, of course. Some trap, maybe some trap. Oh, okay. Let's get a little bit of trap. So we need to gen resource for server. Right. I did not clean up everything. Yes. Dual gen server application yeah, I also need to validate model name. Validate model name on generation. What did I actually do? I did. Why does that not work? Or right. Generator needs to transform string to UUID in controller. So what servers controller? Yeah. And as well here. Go. Now, are we healthy? We are healthy. Good. And all gen resource application. Okay, what do we have in application? Packaging approach. All right. So if I go back here, remove, now run it. Why can't it figure out JSON B? Packaging approach. What? The generator should be able to handle this. Okay, let me just get this one, and this one. Generated MVC for servers. And now, no. Model. It does not know how to handle that. That's weird. Get rid of this entirely. Still not. And it's still this interface that's the issue. So it's because of JSON B, but it's because of the comment. Right, interesting. Fails if migration has comments. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. We can still generate now. We can. Generated applications. Come on, Slack. Come on, Rasmus. Application. All right, so we need environments next. Environment. Nice. And generated, let me see, environment servers. And then we need deployments. Same issue. Can't have comments, what the hell. There we go. Yes. Finally, deployment release. Let me see for deployment releases. And in dual doctor, we should have some errors now because of handling conversions. Too many errors, that's fine. Yes, we can't, and then artifact config should be a byte. Yeah, I can deal with this later. Open code. I due to. I don't like this music. Examine what is models factories and then database seeds and create me a seed structure that creates 2 teams and 2 users for each team. Of them is one of the users should be an admin. Both teams should have multiple servers and applications set up. We need data in all tables after migration. What is it? Migration number. So we can properly build the UI. Let me do a little bit of planning. So, just want to get the seed data up and running. Why is Rasmus always marked as suspicious? Stop monitoring. All right, Rala, you shouldn't be suspicious anymore, but to be fair, you are kind of suspicious, so I think it's a fair call from Twitch. We don't have. Right, I did not create a gen resource team and team membership. I just added them. That's fine. Should be admin and member. That's fine for now. Use realistic ones, please. Yes, please. Great. You could technically have multiple teams, but then we also need to introduce an organization, which I don't really want to do. Yeah, replace them with team-based users and yeah, use realistic ones. Go ahead. All right, I'm gonna go pee really quick while this thing runs. Still working. Am I Right. DB mic resets. All right, so I need to do Dagger exec IT to F1 bash Postgres drop database. What did I call it? Miflant def. Maybe I need to be in Postgres before, so drop database miflant def.go, and then to create database miflant def with owner relocal. And now if I say undo db mic up, can I reset? All right, I cannot reset it, so why can't I? Makes sense. Annoying. But what don't we know? So users? No. Right, because yes. There we go. And now I can say up and I can say reset. Nice. That's good. And I should be able to say db seed. I cannot seed. And what does the seeds? Annoying. Database seeds. So we have server's fine. Resets. Okay, I have those there. Right. DB seed. We failed to seed Acme Corp. And we failed to create API service because Okay, so is the API service migrations, applications. Awesome. I mean, this looks correct. The seed in data. See what's it's complaining about. DB make reset. I'm gonna also add some better database commands to Endure soon, so don't have to specify migration. Still have an error, my guy. So let's reset, let's run up. Great. Right, we have a bunch of servers from users. Okay. We need one user per team to be. No, we do not. So we want teams. Yes, and team membership. Ships. Team membership. Ships. Yeah, that's right. So admin is only for Mifflin admins. Right. Let's get rid of this. Jump in here, and now we fix all of this. So we want to have team ID. Team ID. Then we also need RT. I mean, that's not really what we want. This needs to be byte, so we can save byte and say if error. Could also just wrap it. That's right. Let's just do this for now. Wrap it again. Deployment, yes. and env. Let's add this. Yes, please. And grab everything for the updates. Alright, so we have, of course, we get this from the, so we don't need this in the payloads. Yes, deployment and then deployments. Guess we have same issue here. And what are these? These are so bytes. No, rollback, that is of course gonna be rollback. So, yes. Okay, a little bit too much, but that's fine. Roll back. Deployments and servers. I really need to have the generator handle this better. And this is also bytes. Server ID and goods. Nothing, right? Byte slice one more time. And I guess this is byte slice again. Environment servers. Okay, so final is, I guess, team. No, team membership probably. Yeah. Team ID. No. Team. There we go. This should not be found. This should be, I guess, bad requests. Same up here, and I should probably update this for all the other ones. Bad requests. I mean, it's technically not a bad request. Probably do for now. I need an internal server. Okay, I don't want to deal with this now. Let's see. Okay, we have fails, so now in controller, please. Right, and total run. Nice. And go to user, sign in. Very hard to read. Don't we have input group for like a sign in? I'm pretty sure he has like a sign in. No, it's controllers and it's sessions, right? Email password. Login. Let me just grab the form. We also I am running out of note space here. What is it I need? I need the data submit signal missing of use. Where's the old form? And if I jump out here and jump into, let's just take the as data indicator. So, oh, did I already? I already fixed it. So we want to have this and we want to, so let me get rid of this, and then we need email. No, I need to keep username. Let's grab username one more time, and then we're gonna say this is gonna be email, and this is gonna be password, and we don't need anything else. Right, we use a submit button component. And that one, let's get the one for email. Go, and then the one for password. And then I'm not gonna be dealing with sign up flow before everything else is working as I want it to. It's better. It's not great, but it's better. All right. Let me just say class, container, flex one. Yeah, something like this. What? Flex call. All right, border. What are we looking at? MX auto. Nice. And then let's just make the form have PG background 300. Why do we not have? Should have background 300. Am I using background 300 in? No, I'm using the okay. What am I doing wrong here? So labs, light bumblebee, and we have dark. Should probably go into Morten Vistisen. Theme. Okay, all of this looks the same. Probably should replace this and maybe just now. Hey, there we go. Log in. Maybe a little bit around it. No shadow, please. Yeah, this doesn't really matter. Nice. And we want fonts bold, MB6 and text to Excel, something like this. And let's go into the submit button and make this button. There we go. Good. So now will, because my seed factory user, it uses the same all right, let's just try and log into Acme Corp with Alice. They should have a password of password. Fail to log in. Invalid password. Password 123. Maybe that will do it. Nope. And is this because we are failing? So when we hash we generate the salt and the pepper. Okay. And it's using the test pepper. Yeah. So if I go back and I grab the pepper from here, I could actually just swap it. No, fuck it. Make reset, make up, and then undo db seed. Now, hey, there we go. All right, so scaffold factory must use pepper from env file. Nice. All right, so we are logged in now. We should have an authentication token. AppSesh mid development. Okay, login. No, it's users. Sign in and seed Alice. Add password 123. Okay. Cookies. to start fixing all these things in and total layout. No, of course not. We are not in this, so I can say cookies. No, it's not. It's in config. Config. And this one should be like this. All right. So we are logged in. We have an authentication cookie. So what I want to do now is going to save all of this. Data structure and seed done. Then I want to say feed build dashboard. So just want to build the dashboard so we can validate that or not validate, but at least see if the data structure is what we want. So if I do an admin layer, or maybe just do the layout. Yeah, so let's do an admin.temple package views temple admin home. Give that a save, and then in layout, I'm gonna go back to this one, views, and then say we want to have all of this, and then the admin becomes what I have here. And it's just become admin home, and close this, remove this, and then we don't want to have anything for now, right? Just want to have this layout. We are not importing routes. Let's get routes in. Yes, and then in routes, print admin routes.go. Hello, Royal Gaming. Admin. I'm good. How are you, man? Right, so we got the admin routes, and then we want to have in pages. I want to add admin home path that goes to admin home, and this one should not be pages controller. It should just be pages. Controller, controller. Pages. Let me grab home here and create the admin home. Remove all the caching, and then we're just gonna render views and admin home. There we go. Sorry. How are you doing, Royal Gaming? I'm all good. Getting the admin page for this project scaffolded somewhat at least, so that we now can go to admin and then hopefully see an admin. There we go, beautiful. What I wanna do next, so we should be able to go to connect, pages, routes, and add our middleware of only like this. Looks dope. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, I'm using. Oh, good. Yeah, it's basically base code components, and then I'm trying to apply this cyberpunk theme to it. All right. No. And I want to get the yeah. Dots. Yeah, let's just log it out. Try go to admin. All right, we don't have it right because I updated the name of this, right? So it's not looking for this anymore. It's looking for the one with the dash. So I should be able to say Alice. Let me get this down here again. What was it? Seed Alice at Acme. Password 123. Yeah. And now admin. Yes. There we go. There we go. Right. So now layouts. So what do we want in layouts? I guess we want servers. Yeah. Applications. Right. And this should be probably gonna be something like overview. I guess the same for here. I have no clue, to be honest. Update the icons at one point. Yeah, servers, applications. I guess team. I have something like settings. Right. Maybe. Okay. So we have the dashboard, we have servers, we have application, we have overview, and we should actually have data to show data on the servers, I guess. Right, so yeah, so you log in to the dashboard, you want to see how many servers you have, how many applications you have. You probably want to see deployment history on the home admin homepage. I think this is gonna look crap no matter what I do from the first round, so I'm probably just gonna be I'm just gonna chuck something in there and then we see what happens. So let me get it from my personal site. grab this. And I want servers, model server. Come on. And server paginated. No, we just want it to be servers. And then we want to show, I don't know, server dot, let's just say name. And then remove this. No. Make it rid of this, do this, and then say provider. Let's keep the edit. And then say we should also have status. Yes, there we go. And then this one is gonna be a to do. Do I just pass? Probably all complicating here. I should just pass the paginated. Paginated one, where do I have it? There we go. Yeah. Okay, so just keep the paginated servers. So this one becomes paginated servers. Don't think we need this anymore in Temple. I think they actually fixed it. So we don't need the Temple save. Okay. Right. Manage. We're gonna manage servers, applications, and deployments. And then in pages, we have an error. And did I create a model for? Yeah, it's just gonna get all servers, and I guess that may be fine for now. So paginated servers or error models, paginated servers, and then I will I guess we need to, not I guess, we need to add one that that pulls for the specific team that our user is a member of, but that can be later. Right, so paginated servers. Okay, and controller, I have issues, so this is SSH, and it's also gonna be SH. Now we are compiling. What do we have? Nice. So we get some data. We get some data. What do we actually have on this server? Use admin. And so slug provider status. So status is just going to be the last known. When we get all of this set up with an actual server, whether it's active or not, and let's get team ID in there as well. Team ID.string. And we have different teams. Nice. Great. So we have a table for the servers. I probably want to do another one for deployments. Okay, like this. No. Good. Let's grab all of this and add another one below. Right. And I'm gonna add a CSS grid later on so we can better differentiate. Right, so models. Don't want environments, maybe I just want applications. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with paginated servers. Like this, like yes. Nice. And then let's do... No, I want to do servers. Come on. Applications and then applications. So that we down in the next table right here do application. Application. Right, yes. And then let's have name. We have packaging approach. I guess we could chuck in a slug as well. Also, let's get team ID. Articles. Paginated? No, not articles. Applications. Applications. Right, so we have maybe we have name, slug, packaging, and team ID, right? And then here we have name and slug. Slug like this, and then we also need to update this and do paginated applications and paginated applications. Right. Okay, it uses slug for name as well. It should not. I mean, that's probably maybe because we used to use Claude to fill out the seed data. Let me just check seeds, and then what is it? Is server. What server name? Of course, that's gonna be web production. Web prod 1. And this is gonna be web prod 2. DB, that's nice. I actually wanna add database servers to this at one point so that it becomes super easy to self-host your self-host our database, but that's a little bit out in the future. Don't think we will have workers. Yeah, and then views admin instead of team ID. Maybe domain is nicer. Domain. Provider, domain, probably want to have this here. Seeds, and probably I want to have region. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I have like servers and then applications. I don't know. I don't know. I am not sure what we actually want here for the dashboard. But probably quick overview. Do we actually have some stats component we could chug in here? Slider. Not really progress. Item. Yeah, I don't really care for now. This should just be something to verify that things are working as expected. Servers. Right. So what I also want to add is because we have deployment and and releases, environments. So what do we have with let me get rid of this. Say deployments. This is the overall deployment, and then to multiple servers, it goes into this one. This. Okay. Should probably just show deployment releases. So yeah. So if I say div class grids, grid calls 2, do on more than 2, do 3, and then say gap of 4, and then down here by the ends have this one called span 2. Yes, thanks. And then another one to showcase the deployment. And my wife just got home, so you might hear a lot of Spanish in just a second. Yeah, and the alignment is a little bit bad with base code. Don't know how, if I actually want to fix this. Maybe I want to fix this at one point. Yeah, not now. So deployments, and we should now have deployments, and then also need to make this into team-based. So paginated deployments. Deployment releases. Yes. And then here we want deployment release. No. Right. Yes. And yeah, I need to do some work here on the model, because environments ID string will not be the server, it will be here where we then, so it, that then is the Rale, yeah, good, let's say status, yes, and then get rid of these and do, we have started at, right, and format, and completed at, so it's gonna be server ID, started, completed, and then status. And we will not have any, I don't think we have any edit functionality for this one. No. So let's just jump down to modern, and then in here we should have a format. Yeah. How long are we going for? Almost 2 hours now. So pages controller. This one. And let's just say paginated deployment releases. And this one goes in for this one here, right? Yes. Nice. I mean, not nice. It doesn't look great, but so why do we have pages? Let's do 5, and let's also do 5 in here. So we have more space that I would like to utilize. What if we just say full? So we have the issue that the sidebar, and this is probably a me issue, overtakes. So yeah, like, what do they actually do? And then content. Right, so we do actually have, or we should have, what if I say ID admin wrapper, go into CSS, and in here, if we basically grab but is this on main? So copy rule and say admin wrapper. Shouldn't that work? Right. No, but we do get the right. So in the layout, can I do something like I don't know, max width screen? So this one has max width screen, and if we go in here, yes. So I'm gonna be with 100% overflow hidden. I shouldn't really need hidden here. Yeah, so we still have overflow. This one, can I do? And I guess it shouldn't be on. It shouldn't be on this one, right? It should be on layout. We actually have some, remove this, go back and add it back in. See what happens. Can I do with calc minus CSS space Claude? No. Can I add a calc to this class? It only takes up available after the sidebar. Does it work? It does. And we don't have overflow. That's beautiful. That is still beautiful. Yes. Great. Okay. So this is not looking amazing, but I think this is where I will leave it for today, and then tomorrow continue building out the dashboard where we can add, focusing on getting the server set up, or at least creating the server, and just basically doing all the CRUD operations, and then all the logic for actually setting up the server will have to come afterwards, because we need I need to have an agent installed. I need to write the RESTful API for that. We need to deploy and all. Yeah, so gonna cut it here, and I'm gonna jump back in tomorrow around the same time as today, and then continue this.